Dungeons and Dragons, we're ready.
Adventure! Huzzah! Let me pull up last session's notes.
You did not take notes. You did not give me a summary. Have fun.
Okay,
I telekinesis one guy and then turned him into a
Yep.
fucking Tesla coil. That happened.
Yeah, you
There
did.
was...
Oh, there was
In
very
last
much
session-
RP.
Last session, you continued to explore the rest of the small island that you had found. In doing so, you located a very, very small settlement. I mean, settlements, the homestead is more of a proper word here. A small homestead where you found the corpse of a woman named Myra. Myra is one of the natives to this chain of islands here, and you decided to resurrect her and succeeded in doing so. You then, excuse me, you then spent some time getting to know Myra and learned a lot about the local kind of religion and other things here.
They live in a lie.
From her. They live in a lie. Maybe they do. But, you know, if you think about it, we all live in a lie.
This is true.
True. And so, she took you to the shrine of Okoa. I have a document here. Let me go pull up my document with all the
We
pantheon on it.
were seeing this, if there was any survivors that ran here.
Your face is a survivor.
Go fuck yourself.
I might. Depends on how I feel.
Yo,
later.
this statue has a platypus bill on it.
Yeah.
Like, over top the actual beak, though. Like, look.
Are we sure that's not like a downwards photo of an owl?
Yeah. But, like, look, there's a platypus beak.
There
What
is.
do I
I see it right there.
Eh?
I see it right there.
Oh,
It's
there
even
is.
got the little web feet to it too.
Oh, Perry the platypus, huh?
No,
Hey, where's
it looks
Barry?
like a cyclops. How do I? Right here, these two squares. There's a little platypus beak with like a cyclops eye.
Eh?
Oh shit! I didn't even see the web feet.
Yeah, the web feet.
Maybe you're right. Holy shit!
Maybe it's a giant platypus.
Yo, this thing's got birds on
fucking rad.
birds.
Birds on birds on birds. Wait, platypus isn't a bird. All right, so
It lays eggs.
this compass only points north.
Wait, do platypus lay eggs? Do they give?
They do.
They do.
Okay, all right. I thought I was on drugs. All right, they're birds.
They boids.
They boys.
All right, hold on. I have to go find my document here. It's gone. No. All right,
hate
I
it.
saved part of it on my Twitter account, so I know it's
What does
there.
this do? The fuck is this do? What did I just press? What the fuck? Oh, it's inside apparently. Okay. Well, that's investigation. What the shit?
So she took you to the statue of
Is that perception?
Okoa, the goddess of birth, life, and fertility within this little kind of miniature world, this plane that you found yourself in. You were ambushed by a group of squiddy-looking folks named the Myqua, which you later discovered are servants of the illithids that kind of
Damn
patrol this
illithids.
region. Defeating them, you did manage to kind of annihilate their ass. Actually, defeating is a weak word here. You just destroyed them. And yeah, that is kind of where we're picking up, just right off the end of that. Okay, I found it.
I just noticed Rel has a prejudice against kobolds. You has a prejudice against illithids, but I think also Rel now has a prejudice against illithids as well.
I mean, if we think about it,
Everyone
Amalia
kinda
also
does.
has.
Everybody's.
Yeah, also has a prejudice as well. She really does not like.
Everything
No one's gonna finish
non-Phoenix.
that. No one's gonna finish that sentence. Damn it! I was gonna say.
I know
parents.
Wow. I have like what? Amalia has parents.
Wasn't it? Oh, it wasn't your parents that. Okay, never mind.
No, it's
I was thinking of something else.
wolves.
I was mixing backstories. Listen,
We're gonna pretend it's wolves. She doesn't like wolves.
she doesn't like wolves.
It's druids. We all know.
Actually, I think the only person that knows is you.
I'd have to go through.
Me or her?
Her.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways,
Through the deductive reasoning of psychology.
through the deductive reason of psychology,
Amalia hasn't told anyone shit.
Myra does kind of appear after a few moments and looks around at the battlefield now, and you really managed to kill them all. Good job.
Oh yeah, they're easy.
I really don't like people that serve illithids.
And they're easy, like you.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, Rel! No,
Yes. Yes.
no.
Oh.
Am I wrong?
I mean, yes and no, but I don't sleep with everybody, thank you very much. It's not like
Very
I'm trying to
selective.
seduce her.
The last I checked.
Oh,
it's
no,
not
no, no, I'm
exclusive with
taken.
Elias. Never mind.
Why am I concentrating like 8 times now? Hello?
Wait, what?
Why am I concentrating like 8 times now? Hello?
I don't
Just
know.
casted like
How
8
the
spells.
fuck am I concentrating when I've got nothing I'm concentrating on?
I didn't cast anything.
It's selected Hilda's Laughter from me, and Wall of Ice from Amalia, Healing Spirit, and Call Lightning like 3 times
Wait.
for
The
What
Rel.
is
million-
happening here?
48 days, 3 hours ago, I casted Call Lightning, but like apparently the city and Archdruid is concentrating 35 seconds ago.
What the hell?
I think this is a bug because I scrolled up in chat to like a previous day,
Yeah.
and I guess maybe that caused it to do that because I scrolled up really far.
I guess so, because if you scroll up a bit, then you get to 13 days ago.
Huh.
Did you reverse the order or something?
I fucking reversed my brain.
Yo, move.
Were we even on Foundry 48 days ago?
Yes,
Yeah?
we were.
Okay.
I wonder because
There we
you
go.
scrolled
Those are the
up.
names I was.
I wonder if it's because you scrolled up and it went to a time before we were using the concentration module.
That seems really strange. Also, what the fuck is this? Hold on. Okay.
I just wanted to make sure because this is reminding me of that one time that Discord said I was in a call in 1969.
So you stand there. It's I said Okoa. It's actually Okua. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. All right. What are you guys doing?
Casting Call Lightning.
Okay. As you cast Call Lightning, you try to summon the etheric energies. You quickly realize you don't know that spell.
Rel
Everyone
mentally
else is
slaps you
doing
and says,
it.
no. It's my thing.
Everyone
Rel, you
else
do
is
notice.
doing it. I just wanted it to be cool.
Right? Everyone else is summoning lightning. What the fuck can I do? Fucking bullshit, man. All right. So, what are you guys doing? You've already looted the bodies.
Yep. Luckily, I had the loot already there. Although I didn't...
Myra started taking the bodies and she's just like dumping them into the side of the ocean.
You think they taste like squid?
I don't want to find out.
I could tell you if you wanted, but I don't really want to eat them.
You already bit one. Does it taste like squid?
Did it taste like squid?
No. It tasted like chemicals, like ink.
It tasted like chemicals, like ink. To be perfectly honest.
Well, I suppose if our business is done here, we should leave. I'm assuming I can come with you, yeah?
Yeah. We plan to bring you to.
Oh,
the
no,
east.
we were actually just going to leave you, like, right here on this spot, you know, leave and come back for you.
She seems to like. She notices the sarcasm in the voice, but plays along and just nods her head. That would make sense, yeah.
Yeah, on our 8-person boat.
Oh. Well, I wish you a safe journey, and may the Myconauts kill you.
Ouch. I mean, Fair, but ouch.
Is there any hidden, like, sanctuary or anything on the statue, or?
Are you gonna go investigate the statue?
Well, I'm asking
Yeah, I
her.
am.
Oh, you're asking her?
Yeah.
I do not think so. No.
I'm gonna go investigate the statue.
Okay. Approach the statue. Give it a good looking roll. Investigation.
Investigation.
Investigation?
Investigation.
Guidance myself.
Good, Anchi.
Guidance.
Yes.
Guidance.
Tengo que
Oh,
ver
I
con
just
mi
typed in
personal
roll.
fuego. Es muy caliente.
Roll. Yeah, it's a 28.
All right, that is a 28. Yeah, so there is definitely not any kind of like hidden sanctuary or anything on this statue. What you see is an idol carved out of. You kind of start to recognize the darker colored wood. It's even darker than it normally would be because it's basically soaking wet right now. But this is heartwood, which is basically the hardest wood you can find in the world, more or less. It pretty much only grows in Mirvanine. And this entire statue is made of heartwood. Would be roughly the equivalent of an entire statue made of adamantium.
Hey, question. Where did you get the wood, or where did the wood from the statue come from?
It is from the surrounding islands. That is our heartwood. It grows here. We make weapons out of.
Very useful.
Neat.
No, you cannot take any of the wood from the statue. That would be...
No, I don't want any.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna eat this cat.
What?
What?
I heard the phrase, I'm eating this cat.
I'm gonna eat this cat.
Oh no.
Come here, Caesar.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket.
I'm gonna eat you.
No, you can't eat you. You eat you.
You eat you, no me eat you. What you do see in carved in the bottom of the statue or of the idol, pretty much all the way around, are names. Probably
Made in
a good
China?
like, huh?
What?
Several names. There's probably a good like 50 or so names around the base of the statue. And you get that these are probably people that have died.
Is her name among them?
No.
Okay.
So these names are people who have died?
Yes, they are people who have died warriors' deaths.
All of them?
Yes.
So everyone who's ever died a warrior's death is listed here.
Within my tribe, yes.
How often do people die?
Sometimes. My tribe is not very big.
How big's your tribe?
It was 15, 16.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now I suppose it is 1.
2?
No, Kara belongs to a different tribe. She is a member of the Reiderans.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, maybe some of them escaped. Or hid.
She looks at you with a glum look that says, hope is not here for that.
Okay, well, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we've got a long walk back to the boat. How much you want to bet some of those fish people or squid people are going to be at our boat?
They stole it.
I will fucking murder them all.
God damn it.
Though technically you could just walk on the water and just walk to our destination if she had to.
Oh, so we use you as a horse,
No.
and we just get a raft, and you just pulls us everywhere.
Oh god.
Good
goodness.
idea, you.
Oh god, no. I'm not that strong.
We've polymorph.
True.
More like polymoose.
Yeah, for what?
What?
Only
Oh,
lasts an hour.
Then
Listen.
we just drift the rest of the day.
Then we give Zhao the ring of water walking and let him walk. and drag us.
Yo! Hack
Stop making
Dragonborn.
Xiao carry everything.
Yeah, I'm very tired. Please. I'm out of drugs, man. Like I can only take so much. Okay.
What?
He's not a pack mule.
You're right, he's a Pack Dragonborn. The difference.
Well,
I'm kidding. I love you, Zhao. Don't hate me.
But that's why we got
I'm
bags
like-
of holding. We wouldn't have to carry everything.
I'm sure they're not going to touch your ship. They are not that brave. The Maikwa travel in small packs and they ambush. They don't tend to go for actual ships. I'm assuming yours is an actual ship, yes?
It's like 3 clumps of seaweed put together and like formed into a canoe.
Then it's probably gone.
She's kidding.
Not even missed a beat. Oh yeah, it's gone.
Oh, she
Right.
said probably.
It's true.
It's like 80% or higher.
That's true. So,
Well, we're gonna have to take a rest on the island anyway. Before we have to take a long rest, can we make it back to that tunnel that retriever made?
Oh yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I like.
I
resting
said,
in the
can we?
tunnel.
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
So, you begin your long trek back to the coast, a good 20 miles away. Also, fun fact, we were talking about Polymorph just now. Did you know a giant eagle has a movement speed of 80 feet per round? It can dash, okay? And if you turn the rogue into a giant eagle, it can dash 2 times, which gives it a movement speed of 240 feet per round. Well, 240 feet per round is actually quite respectable. That's a full 40 feet a second. All right? Well, there's 3,600 seconds in an hour, which means you can travel 144,000 feet in an hour. Well, if you divide that by 5,280, that's 27.2 miles in an hour. Polymorph can, with a giant eagle, Polymorph, if it's a rogue, you can cover 27 miles. Anyways. And then you can haste the rogue as well, but that'll only last for a few minutes. So
Yeah, that means you can use you as a transport.
Yo, use extend spell or whatever the one is that extends the duration.
yeah, you can extend spell, doubles the duration every time. two sorcery points, and now you've gone 70 miles in 3 hours. Anyway.
Boom.
Yeah. And yeah. So as you continue your journey, the island is quiet. And the next several hours go by mostly unabated. With 20 miles uninterrupted, you're probably not going to have to take a long rest here. Well, you didn't rest directly after finding Myra, did you?
No.
No,
Okay, yeah, you're probably going to need a long rest, actually.
that's why I was asking.
You watch the light change slightly, and Whelm's weird dusk seems to be upon you. You do finally reach the tunnel that the retriever had dug. Are you taking a long rest here?
Yeah, Rel just walks in, throws down her fucking like sleeping bag, and just collapses on it. It's like, yep, good night.
Yeah, Amalia might want to throw up the.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the alarm and the
Hiney tut.
tiny.
Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Hiney
tut. Throw the
Oh,
alarm.
Eldritch Blast the DM.
You can't.
Fucking did it anyways.
Sorry, I have 39 AC.
Oh well, apparently I'm all right. Okay, let's go.
I want to create a character that worships the god DM, god of stories.
Oh my god.
DEIM, DM.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you sit down, take a long rest with your tiny hut.
I know, Amalia, you might want to throw the alarm down the hallway. I mean, down the tunnel instead of the entrance, since we can watch the entrance.
Okay.
Can't we see down the tunnel anyways?
Yeah, it's a pretty straight shot for the most part.
Yeah, we have magical vision.
You do.
Okay.
Except for poor Zhao.
Poor Sal. Doesn't even have normal dark vision.
Right?
Yeah, so technically speaking, I can put the alarm like on the top of the hill, and then I look one way, you look the other.
That is fine with me.
Cool.
Oh yeah, magical dark vision.
Waka. All right. You all sit inside the hut and take a decent rest here. Not getting great sleep, but getting some sleep. Oof. And dying, apparently. Like a ooze just now like hawking up phlegm, which for an ooze is actually just more ooze stuff.
Ew.
Stop.
This is death. I'm listening to it right now. I can hear it.
You know, here's really good for that, a dick.
I mean,
Listen, if you're dying, I'm dying too. Let's go.
As
No,
you
I
would
just-
know, not you, but the character.
I'm just trying to stop it, is what I'm trying to do.
Hey, you doesn't only. Actually, I think every single one of your lovers is a guy. Never mind.
I mean, yeah.
You straight.
I mean,
Is that straight though? Because
Well, that's true. Maybe-
Technically-
Ooh, doesn't really have a gender.
no, I don't have a gender.
She just prefers to be penetrated, not the
I
penetratee.
mean- She did whenever she had her male form.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a gender. She's just gender fluid.
Because she's an ooze. Get it?
Mhm.
Because she's fluid.
Because fluid.
I'm fucking done. I'm going to bed.
Oh my god.
Can't fucking take it anymore.
You all get yourselves a long rest. There is no danger here, so
Cool.
finish yourselves a long rest.
I need to open my character sheet.
Yes, you do.
Please inform my game master that tokenizer requires permission to upload files.
Ugh.
You have been informed as per the warning. Boom, long rest taken.
And we are all
Alright.
healed.
No, we're not. The dragon isn't. Heal yin. Terrible owner.
God damn it.
Well, I have to manually do that 1 second.
Well,
I mean,
hold on. I might have something better for you.
There.
Can NPCs take a long rest with the Tidy 5e set? Nope, they cannot.
Nope. I gotta manually
Damn.
change it, which I did.
Alright, do you prefer the monster blocks, or do you prefer the NPC sheet to look like yours?
Let me see it 1 second.
Okay.
This one.
You prefer the one that's
Yeah,
on
it'll
right
let
now?
me edit the health via this, other than...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. I prefer monster blocks because it lets me run things faster, but this is also pretty nice. Anyways, so as you...
Well, she's fairly simple, just a sting and a claw.
Yeah, as you...
What? Nani?
I have to go. You finish your long rests. The strange dusk of Whelm usually only lasts a few minutes, and so it's already long past its bright daylight again, of course, as you all wake, and you continue your journey. You make it to the ship without incident, and when you get to the ship, you note that the ship itself is intact and still there.
Damn it! The fucking Myquas stole our seaweed ship and left us this wooden ship. What the fuck are we supposed to do with wood?
Usually you use it to make weapons, but in this case, I think we can use it to sail.
Considering she thought a compass only pointed one direction, which it's supposed to?
I mean, it does.
It technically does, but you don't follow the arrow. You can get a lead off of it.
Listen, we already know I'm not very good at navigating, okay?
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
She
that,
seems like
that was
perplexed.
clear. Don't ask how we got here in the first place, because we have no idea.
No, we're like a dysfunctional group, but we make it work.
We're fucking useless, guys.
Saying that we're dysfunctional is putting it lightly.
Well, I mean, it's not like I made an impression blowing us up that one time.
Yeah, let's see. You blew us up once. I pushed someone into a pit with a very ferocious mimic. Amalia's Amalia. And Zhao likes drugs.
I mean, I do, but that's not bad. Like, you're listing off character flaws. I feel like drugs is a positive. Listen, I'm this effective while I'm crazy eyed. Like, come on.
I like how.
Just gonna like gently pat Zhao on the shoulder.
I like how
It's
we just both. Okay, both of us, Rel and Zhao, just literally admitted the fact that Amalia herself is a flaw. Like,
Oh my god.
Oh, that's not the intention. Oh, not the intention.
If anyone's a flaw, technically I am, because I'm supposed to not have been able to break my bond.
Listen, all I'm saying is that there's a fucking DM over here who is the definition of a flaw. And by flaw, I mean... Hold on, I have to think of what flaw stands for as an acronym.
Yo, come at me. I was a mistake. I was born through a condom and birth control.
Yeah. Yeah. So flaws just stands for fucking loser ass wacko. So, alright. You reach the ship, you kind of spend some time pushing it out into the water. What's the word for that?
It's technically
like pulling it up onto the shore is banking it. What the fuck is
oceaning it?
It's technically it's technically called launching, I think.
Okay, well you fucking launch the ship with a catapult into the water, and you all begin your journey. Myra has been on ships before, though only smaller ones like this one, in fact. And so we will get off of that map. Why is there no token vision? So you guys can see the whole map right now, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
No.
I see our token. It's right here.
But you don't see the whole map.
No. We're not supposed to be able to.
No, yeah, you're not, but it shows me the whole map for some reason.
You're the DM.
You're the DM.
But no. If I click a token, it shows me what that token sees.
Oh, I don't know.
We cannot see the whole map.
Okay, hold on just a second. Akira, get on the map. I want to see what you see. Why is Akira not moving in the middle of the hexes? What the fuck?
Because it's
What's
fucking
happening?
Akira.
Wait, neither is the boat.
Wait, the boat's
I need
on
to
the hex.
refresh.
It's on the
boat's in the
hex.
hex.
It's in
I
the
need to
hex.
refresh. My shit's broken.
Oh, yeah, your shit's broken.
I just love that. Why are they not moving in the middle of the hexes? Can you see the entire map? We're like,
No. Sure.
Now we know why Zhao ran out of drugs. The DM took them.
No, this is me without drugs.
No,
is the problem.
I saw it. It wasn't doing it correctly.
Okay, so Akira. There we go. Huzzah! All right. So, are you headed to the Reiderans?
Yeah, she said east.
Yep.
When
to
we
the
said
east.
that woman ascending.
You make your journey east. Bit by bit, a day passes. Somebody roll me a d12.
I'm currently coughing up a lung. Someone roll it.
Laughing up a go.
What?
Okay.
Roll me a d12. That's a 2. You're ambushed by bandits or something. I don't know. No, that's it.
Haha,
Catapult.
funny. Okay, I think it dislodged whatever it was. Thank God. I can just feel the relief.
Another day passes. Give me another D12.
I got it.
And I ain't talking about the con with Eminem.
Yeah, it's an 11.
11.
Oh no.
You soar through the water. Reached about right here, so. Real quick.
Listen, if it's not the fish from Wind Waker, I'm going to be very upset. Comes up and offers us, you know, like a map or something
No.
to fill in our map for some berries. Like, that's what I want.
Yeah, so a fish comes up to the boat, offers
Cool.
to fill in your map for some berries, and Zhao just goes, "Dude, am I really out of drugs? Hold on, did y'all take my drug?" Anyway,
Yeah, we did. That's fine. Ro pulls out some berries and throws them into the ocean.
No. There are no berries here.
What? Don't you lie to me. I have good berry. Not really, but
No, you don't. You're not a druid. That's Amalia. Wait.
Don't tell her that. She's not supposed to know yet. Wait, that's me.
I am that which I have killed.
As you're
I'm not a wolf.
right, that's true. I mean,
It's a druid. We all know they're druids.
nobody knows they're druids.
The only person that does is you. And I don't actually know if she knew.
I think you cut it off just as you were about to realize they were actually people.
Oh, Amalia never realized that they were people. She still thinks they're wolves.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If she actually would have taken the time to look around, she would have noticed that they were people. But she was dazed and she just kind of blew herself out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big doomy. All right. As you're soaring through the waves, the keel of your boat rising high in the crest of the ocean. It's a nice day. It's a great day. Just like every other day in Whelm, there is no weather. It's sunny. There is no sun. It's just really bright.
And we have
And
a
it's kinda
storm
warm.
cleric. I mean, a storm wizard. I mean, storm sorceress.
You do, but there are no storms to be sighted currently. But as you're riding through the waves, Zhao, who is kind of at this point manning the helm, just goes, guys, hello." And as you all look over to Zhao and you see where he's pointing up in the sky, and you see
Oh, no, it's a fucking rock.
no, you see a huge shape moving really quickly across the sky. Those of you who want to can roll a perception check.
Oh, I'm surprised he saw it before I did. I'm gonna get advantage from Ian.
The idea there is that he's manning the helm, so he's keeping an eye out while everyone else is relaxing.
Well, I help spot and make sure we keep ahead.
Nice, par for the course. Rob just kind of
nice.
shrugs it off, just like waves it away, like, yeah.
So you look, it's probably just a bird. Amalia, yeah, it's just a big
Probably
bird.
just Amalia again.
It's probably just Amalia. However, you do see this a strange shape. At first, kind of vaguely bird-like, but you quickly realize that it's not a bird.
It's a fucking dragon.
It's not a dragon either. As you see the wings spread wide, its body is much too elongated to be a bird, and you actually see that it has a pair of front legs as well. And the face is much too different. You see this huge, just absolutely gargantuan griffin soaring across the sky at just jet speeds.
Anyone know what a griffin is? Or what?
You would all have some idea of what a griffin is. They're not uncommon.
Okay, they're not. It's not coming at us, right?
No, it's soaring kind of parallel to the path that you're currently traveling. But the thing that strikes you out about this griffin is the sheer size of it. This thing is probably easily 5 times as big as your boat.
That's a huge ass griffin.
It's like probably a good 200 and maybe 300 feet wingspan.
Yo, we kill it and we eat well forever.
Ever. Salt the meat.
That's a big ass.
Gentle oppose the meat.
That's true. God damn it.
That
Fuck
griffin
salt.
is bigger than our entire boats. That's massive.
Is it a threat? Is it coming towards us? Is it trying to kill us?
It is not.
And it's not, but
Do we
should...
want to kill it?
No. We don't know what's on it.
I can lightning bolt it out of the sky.
It's bigger than our boat. 5 times bigger.
That's just more things for lightning to conduct.
I'm not actually sure that's how conduction works, Rel.
We have a civilian on board. You really want to kip the civilian that we use a diamond on dead?
We have below deck.
I have seen that griffin a number of times. It soars past occasionally, but doesn't stay. It didn't appear until somewhat recently.
Do you know where it heads to?
No.
Hey, Griffin!
Boats continue to sail through the ocean. You watch the griffin slowly start to disappear beyond your
mama,
I don't want to say the horizon, but your vision. Yeah, Rel, make an intimidation check.
All right. Oh, this is actually the one, the one charisma score I'm not very good at. It's a 10.
10. Mid shout, just a huge amount of ocean spray just comes up, all in the face and mouth, and you just go, "Hey, you're a." The boat cruises through the waves. The griffin passes uneventful. Another day passes.
Neat.
If that had been a 12, we'd be fighting a griffin right now, guaranteed.
It is very possible. You continue your journey east. Roll me another d12.
I gotcha.
East? I thought you said west. Myra begins to comment on this day. I think we are close now. And sure enough, about halfway through the day,
There's another boat.
There's another boat. No. Halfway through the day, you do see a small like landing port. It's too small to be called a town or even a city, but there is a port at the edge of this landmass that you've been kind of staring at for a good like 6 or 7 hours now. And as you approach it, you finally come and meet the dock itself. As you approach and start to get drawn into the docks, you do see that there are a number of figures. There are a handful of structures about, and there are probably like 6 or 7 different figures that all seem to almost be awaiting your arrival, or at least the second that you come within sight, they all come out and address you. They do help you to dock the ship. Pulling a ship into dock is a little difficult, but they do help you to dock the ship. And once it's docked, you hear one of them kind of shout over to you. You're standing pretty parallel with the actual docks themselves, and one of them kind of shouts over to you. Not sure who you are, stranger, but I would encourage you to get off the boats. Let's have some introductions, eh?
Actually,
Stranger.
we...
That's rude.
What's
Frame.
your fiance's name? Lover?
Kara.
Could you bring Kara?
Two of them kind of look across to each other. Kara's not here. You're gonna have to get off the boat, please.
Well, we brought...
You do not currently recognize anyone right now. They're 6 individuals, and none of them look familiar.
I guess that says the Wanderer and not a specific person. Not even from the scrying at all?
I'm sorry, what was that?
She scryed on Kara, and she was here.
Right, well, scrying gives you a little bit of a view around people, but it doesn't give you much.
Okay,
And
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you get the based off of your scry as well. You get that this is not the main settlement.
Why aren't you talking from the
You
token?
are about. I didn't have a choice.
God damn it.
That's fine.
Yes, you do.
You.
All right. Well, I'm a boat.
God damn it. What are you? I'm a boat sandwich. Do you
Okay.
disembark?
Yeah, I got a boat, I guess.
You have a couple people kind of help you off the boat as there's like a pretty significant gap between the
I just
docks
cast
and the boat itself.
Featherfall on myself and...
Okay, well you would still fall 60 feet around. You would fall into the ocean.
Well, I mean, we could jump to it.
No, you're not way above it or anything. You're level with it. That's not how jumping works. You would land in the ocean. Featherfall's not going to help you. And so as you are all helped one by one over to the docks here, you can see that they're armed, but they're not actively hostile. They're kind of curious and a little careful, but that's about it. And one comes up, the one that's talking to you he's probably a younger man. You'd estimate mid-20s. He has really rough, sandy hair, freckles covering the face, and these like bright blue eyes. He looks really not quite uncanny valley, but he looks he's really pretty as a person, if that makes sense. Like too much.
Real quick, what was the chick's name that
Myra.
told me to come find her? No. Told me to come find her if I wanted tattoos for her tribe.
Oh god, what was her name?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
It was Luca.
Was it Luca? Is that what we're going with?
Yes.
All right.
It's not L-U-K, it's L-U-C-A. There you go.
Okay. L-U-C-A.
Luca.
Right.
But that's a place.
I mean, it's also a person. And if we really want to get technical, it's also Star Wars. All you need is an S. 2 Lucas make Star Wars.
Huh. Football?
Yes, sure. He addresses you. We don't get many strangers around here. Where are you coming from?
The hold on. I want to flex my knowledge a little bit. We came from the Dark Kingdoms.
Well, that's foreboding. All right, are you here for all the blood and slaughter you can eat?
All the what we can eat?
All the blood and slaughter.
No.
All right, are you here to hear my terrible Irish accent?
Yes.
The lady Heidi lads.
Actually,
I can do this. I'm Irish. Fuck everyone.
Actually, I would like to. Is Luca here?
Let me see if he knows Luca. He does. Luca's back in the main. You're gonna have to come with us if you're wanting to talk with her.
Sure. So we're here. We saved a bunch of people from.
Oh, it was you folk, huh?
Yeah. It's us.
Lucas told us about you. She said that a couple of you were pretty impressive fighters.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
All right. He seems a little. He seems to like almost doubt that it's actually you, but he's also like, "Fuck it."
And this is Myra. She's.
Hello.
Yeah,
We have met before. It is good to see you again. He looks at her for a second. Oh yeah, I remember you, just barely. Well, you can follow them here, and he points to a small group of people that they look like guards, and they'll take you to the tracks, and the tracks will lead you to the main. Just whenever you get there, don't brandish weapons in camp. They'll kill you.
I don't really need my weapons, but okay.
Jal just goes, "Can we brandish drugs in camp?"
I don't think drugs are weapons, especially the
It
psychedelic
depends on
ones.
which drugs, because some of those things will knock your ass out. I mean, some of them are like a little puff on the hookah, but not really sure how many drugs we have. You're free to find out. But you're gonna have to get vetted first. I would definitely go see Luca. She's kind of in charge here. I like how I'm like slowly slipping from Irish into British and Australian. Like
I can hear it.
like the more tired my voice gets, it's like, oh no.
All right, Luca. Right.
Okay, so you depart this small little port here, and you follow the guards to a set of tracks. On the tracks, you see this interesting looking vehicle. The tracks are made of wood and bits of metal. They're not quite as sophisticated as the tracks that you encountered within like the Azer compound, but they are a fairly sophisticated piece of engineering here. And atop them sits the much more impressive vehicle that travels on these tracks. You're not entirely sure how this thing operates, but there is a small
Question.
engine on. Yes.
Is this Jurassic Park?
No.
Because I'm thinking of the original Jurassic Park theme park.
Yeah, no, there's nothing close to that. So basically, where you've landed here, it's like a big beach, and then you've docked on this kind of risen cliff. It's not like a cliff. It's just a sheer face, basically. And the area here is fairly grassy, but it's also not like lush grass. It's like dirt and grass, and that's it. There are some trees, and you also see in the distance there is a very large mountain range. But that is basically the main features of this area. Is it's grassy, a little dirty, and lots of sparse trees, and that's about it. Along with huge fucking mountains in the distance. As you investigate this vehicle, it's got a small device in the back that seems to expand and contract, and as it does so, you see this small bit of kind of etheric essence seems to float around it and within it. You anticipate this is probably what propels the vehicle, and one of the guards just points at it. "You're free to get in here. Go." It's going to go very fast. If you've never ridden in one of these, I suggest you hold on.
Is it going to explode?
No.
Are they prone to exploding?
Well, they used to be, but we fixed that.
I don't. Okay.
Long ago.
We can survive an explosion.
Last year there were only 3 explosions.
What? I'm an inside checker.
Only 3.
I'm an
Okay,
inside
roll an insight check.
Good job, given all the.
Right? True.
13.
13. There were only 3 explosions.
Fuck.
Not a big deal, dude.
We can survive an explosion.
Speak for yourself. I'm very squishy.
There were only 3 explosions last year in the first day.
In the first day. There were only 3 explosions.
First day of last year.
God damn it. Go on, go. If you want to go to camp, you are going to have to get in there.
Okay, all right, yep. No,
All right, go. He helps you in. There's a small ladder that lets you climb up into the vehicle. The vehicle's pretty wide. It's wide enough for probably at least 12 people. And it is vaguely cube shaped. It's got a big side door that opens and closes, and then it's got a roof on it that has these small slats that are probably designed to let air through so you don't suffocate while you're in this thing. As you close the door, there are also what you would call windows, but really they're not particularly useful as windows, as the glass that they're made out of is so thick you can't see through it. It's like really cloudy, poorly made glass. as he closes the door behind you, you hear him call off in Reideran, which is the language that they speak here. You're not sure what he says, but a few moments later, you hear a weird winding noise. And then Zhao just goes, wait, what's that? It doesn't even get to finish his sentence before the whole vehicle just takes off at breakneck speeds. And you just start barreling down these tracks. You're going about 150 right now.
You just kind of like sticks her hand to the glass. She's sticky, so she could just.
That's true.
I'm good.
It's like one of those sticky hand toys.
Oh,
That's
no,
exactly what I was thinking.
Those are fucking nasty.
The crap they pick up, that's funny.
Oh, gross. I like to imagine now that you occasionally has to like pick weird stuff that's stuck to her out of her
Well,
like skin.
she's got prestidigitation, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, you just got
You can't prestidigitation a fucking twig or leaf away.
No, true, but that's why you have gloves.
Anyways, so as you're barreling down these, you're barreling. All of Yu's attacks are just the fucking sling hand. Oh, if you want,
It doesn't even hurt. It's just like disgust damage.
yeah, like you take psychic damage from Yu's attacks as she slaps you with the sticky
I
hand.
imagine it's just voluntary for you if she wants to stick to something or not.
It is. It is. It is. Anyways.
My brain is taking this places I don't want anymore. Roll's just like huddled up in a corner, like hugging a pole or something. Like, please let me off.
Elias is into some weird shit, man.
Of life's flashing before her eyes, but realistically, it's just like all of the dark thoughts that like she's ever thought of that have like made her slightly uncomfortable, just coming to the forefront. And she's going like, ah.
Zhao's just huddled up next to you, like, game over, man.
Oh my god.
Like Scoob.
I love you guys.
Oh,
It's great.
Arella, Zhao, Giselle, Shaggy, and Scooby. Did this happen?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Rel's like, ruh-roh, Row. Like, Scoob, do you got any drugs? I cast Spirit Guardians, man. I like to imagine. Anyways, so as you're barreling down these tracks, heading to your destination, it takes about, so you go 150 miles an hour. Probably takes you about 15 minutes to get where you're going, and a couple minutes of riding in this. It's very uncomfortable. As a note, you're going. I don't know who here has ever gone around 150, but I've been at 120, and it's not comfortable.
Are we talking miles here?
We're talking miles an hour.
All right, give me a sec.
Yeah. Hold on.
150?
Yeah, 150
Oh,
miles an hour.
fuck, okay.
Yeah.
241 kilometers an hour. It's pretty quick. So you're going, and you accelerated from stop to 150 in about probably 30 seconds.
yeah, no, I'm good, Doc.
It's like the G-forces. It's like you just went to space. And so you about 15 minutes of this, you're rather uncomfortable as your organs are being pressed like back in further into your body, except for you, because you know. And so
the noise you just made.
15 minutes later, there's an abrupt slowing, and as you feel the slowing, it's like the reverse. It's still uncomfortable, but it's like uncomfortable for all kinds of different reasons. As you've almost gotten used to being like pressed up against the wall and having these forces exerted on you, as they get lifted, you start leaning forward slightly.
Rel's just laying on the ground, just like being like dragged across it, like I don't want to be here.
So you start decelerating. You slow down from 150 miles an hour down to stopping in about over the course of a minute. And as it stops, you hear that high pitched whine that finally dies down. And Zhao just like gets up from his huddle. He goes, "Is it over?"
If you're gonna vomit outside.
I might.
Amalia immediately vomits upon exiting the car.
Yeah. You hear some shouting from outside, and the door opens. You're helped down by additional people, some more Reiderans. These
people.
Yeah, and as you like, one person like goes to grab your hand to help you down from the car, because it is a good like 5 feet above the ground where you get off at. As he goes to like reach up and grab your hand, you just look out and just vomit out into the distance. You hear some of them laugh, and the guy that's helping you down just goes, "It's okay." Yeah, it happens to all the first timers. God come. And he helps you down. Kind of an older gentleman. He's got darker skin and heavily tattooed. Like this dude is covered in tattoos. And some of them are like the weird like raised scar tattoos as well. You can see those across his head. He doesn't have any hair on his head, and across the top of his head, he has these like weird patterned scars on his scalp. As he helps you down, one by one, you're all kind of gently guarded. The people aren't being hostile, but they are being still guarded. And he
I
looks
think
at
we
all
could
of
take
you.
them more than they could take us.
Well, maybe they don't know that. He looks at all of you as you exit. So, what is your business with the Reideran?
What was her name again?
Myra.
Well, we're dropping Myra off for
Kara.
For Kara, and we're also here to speak to the person in charge. Lenore? Oh, how you say that?
The Reideran.
No, I meant the name Luca.
Oh, Luca.
Luca.
So, Myra backs you up on the. I am here to see Kara. My tribe was attacked with a barn no more. You see a moment of sorrow across the man's face before his visage hardens. This is the way. Very well, come with me. We will show you to the quarters here. You can stay with us for a while. I will take you as well, Myra, to Kara. She's busy, but she will be back soon. You like our vehicles?
No, please.
They are very fast. It is extremely enjoyable. I once rode in one with the roof removed. It was exhilarating. But I caught a bug to the face, and he points to a scar on his cheek. That's happened.
Are you okay, Rel? Are you okay?
I was like on the ground crawling, like, please.
You just look perfectly fine, like, oh god.
I don't know what's going on. You're all
the most vicious
talking
roller
too
coaster.
fast.
Well, we'll have beds and food for you here if you like. You can stay here for a while. Do the other of you have business in the radar?
Yes, I need to talk to Luca.
Very well.
Yeah, I think we all technically do, to figure out exactly what is where.
I want to join the tribe.
Oh. Have fun with
This is
that.
the way of things. Come with me.
Okay.
And he leads you into you've arrived, as you kind of now are at least cognizant enough to scope out your surroundings. You have arrived at the entrance to a gargantuan mountain. There is a just massive entrance to this cave here. The carts lead further into the mountain. However, the vehicle that you're riding on, there's like a stopper at the end of the track, just outside of the mountain. And as you proceed further into the mountain, he does point to the tracks. There's no vehicles on it, but he goes, "You can wait here for a ride if you want."
Wait, what?
You could wait here for a ride if you want. It'll take you straight to the quarters.
So that's where Luca is?
No,
Oh,
to the
oh, no.
quarters.
What is the quarters?
The quarters. The
Food
place where
and
you
sleep.
No, we have to ride it. I have to ride this thing to get there.
No. You don't have to. You can take it there if you want to, and we will meet you there. But no.
Okay, then no.
Follow him into the cave. This is a fairly well managed. It's probably a natural formation that has been shaped and treated by the members of the Reideran clan here. You can tell that there's like scaffolding everywhere. There are large wooden structures that are reminiscent of houses, but more like apartment buildings, but built inside a cave into the cave's form. And so it's kind of strange. The ceiling in this area is probably upwards of, say, about 160 feet tall, and so it's a pretty huge cavern. And as you're led into it, there are holes in the rock. Some of these have doors, some of them have curtains, but there are many corridors that lead out from this cavern. And it takes you a good ways down the cavern. You walk for probably about 10 minutes. The whole time, him and Myra are catching up, and he finally picks one door in particular and walks up to it, pulls out a small set of keys, and opens it up. You follow him and Myra into a much smaller space. Now you're in a like carved tunnel. It's probably only 5 feet on a side, maybe a little bit taller ceilings, 10 feet ceilings, and then continue down that where you see that there is this pretty large civilization, it seems, that is living in this rock within this giant mountain. Takes you further down, and you can tell you're going like down at an angle because you can feel that slope as you're walking. Before too long, you do arrive at a very wide open room. It's probably 40 feet on a side, and in the center of the room there was a small bubbling fountain of magma. Surrounding it is a set of basically tools and structures used to harness this magma, and you can see surrounding those are a number of anvils and other forge materials. This is a small forge. I guess it's actually a really large forge. And then around in the other parts of the room as well, there seem to be...
How crappy is their forges?
Pretty nice, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just asking.
So far, the construction of everything you've seen here is a very different world than you saw with Myra's tribe. Myra's tribe was living in grass, basically. These people, while they're living within a mountain within rock, and they're using mostly stone and wood for building materials. You don't see a lot of metal. You can tell that these people know what they're doing when it comes to engineering. You see probably about 10 people within this room, and he calls out in Reideran across the room, and you see a familiar face. And in fact, you've seen 2 or 3 people that you would probably recognize so far, but this one especially familiar as you see the face of Kara, and she turns around with a big grin and responds in Reideran, and then as she catches sight of Myra, there's a series of emotions crosses her face. She goes from this big gleeful answer to your guide here, sees Myra, and then that glee just pauses, just freezes in time for a second, and you see her seem to process grief, anger, doubts, just mistrust, disbelief, all of those things kind of back to back to back. And then that quickly turns into a tearful joy, and she just rushes forward to meet Myra and just picks her up, and the biggest bear hug you've ever seen anybody give. Like, Kara is huge. Kara could probably go toe-to-toe with Zhao.
She's still not fully recovered.
As she picks her up, Myra's like just laughing out loud. Myra's crying too. And the two are reunited. Zhao just goes, Man, she just picked her up like a twig. She's pretty strong.
She's pretty big.
Kara looks at all of you. I didn't think I would see you again. How did you get here?
I mean, we sent you a sending and you told us to go.
But you lived through the waters.
Yeah, not much messes with us. We've literally killed an ambush and then killed another ambush whenever we were looking survivors at her village.
So you have met the city then?
Also the retriever. The big metal thing.
Oh, the Myqua.
Yeah.
There was a
Unfortunate.
druid.
They all
They
died.
tried to fuck with us. Yeah, we killed them. There's another ambush. Turn that one into a Tesla coil.
What is a Tesla coil?
Connects
Rel holds
electricity.
out her fingers and like shoots like a little bolt, like up towards the ceiling.
Gotcha. You like chain a little bit of tiny bit of lightning up towards the ceiling. Okay, so it's lightning.
Yeah, so imagine that, but like coming off of one of them and then like frying 5 others.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you are indeed the heroes that you were purported to be, I suppose. Saved a whole bunch of people and then came in here and just started teaching the Myqua how to die.
Yeah.
Are
Also,
these the people that saved you? You hear the guide saying. Kara nods. I'm assuming that you are not here for generous purposes, and he looks over at all of you with a moment of like, oh, we need to reward these people.
I mean, we weren't doing it for reward. I mean, being a
Ooh.
slave to an illithid isn't fun, you know?
Hey, I am not going to say no to a
We
reward.
originally didn't do it for reward. If they want to reward us, they're free to. Is what I meant, Rel.
I'm sure Luca will be happy to, especially now that she's back. Oh, Myra? Since your tribe is gone, I'm supposing you're going to stay here, huh? Myra just gives him a nod. My people are gone. There is nothing for me there anymore. The Myqua, they took that area. Just seems to contemplate for a minute. We can make you an honorary member, then. The Reider are tough, but you have proven tough as well. You should talk to Luca about that sometime.
Oh wait, is Luca the leader of this tribe?
She is one of them, yes.
Oh.
There are 4 leaders and a mother. The mother is not involved in the leadership from day to day, but she does serve as a tiebreaker when the leaders can't decide on anything, which happens a lot.
Oh.
It sounds just like our camp, but our camp, we're having to strong arm them.
Don't strong arm the leaders here. Do not try that. They will kill you.
No, we're literally dangling over, we're their eyes and ears.
We're the
and-
mother.
Yeah.
You are playing. The mother has the name for a reason. Sometimes you have to herd the cats just like you have to herd the children.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an apt way to describe our situation. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, Luca and everyone is grateful, myself included. There are many people that were lost to us that were very valuable to our tribe. And having them back has been very useful. Luca here, one of our best smiths. Or not Luca, sorry. Kara.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, you're getting like too confused, but we got you. Or at least I do.
Face. Your face.
My face.
My face, your face, everybody's face.
We're all ugly.
Put
With
your
this
left
high-
face in it. Wait.
Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on, let me just take out my brain.
Yo, can you do that to me too?
Please.
You don't want
I
that.
mean, that's what an illithid is for, technically.
Oh God, I don't want that.
Listen,
I
I
told
don't
you.
either.
Or an intellect devourer.
No, please. If my brain had legs, it wouldn't need my body.
If my brain had legs, the government would experiment on me. All right. So as the reunion kind of concludes, the guide, who introduces himself a while later as hold on, what was this dude's name? Shit. Sam. His name's Sam. No, Owaku.
Serious Sam.
Oh God.
Serious Sam. His name's Owaku. And Owaku.
Mount Wana Hakaluki.
He guides you. He guides you. So good.
Well, now you gotta spell his
stupid
name
scene.
for me.
God damn it. Owaku? Yeah, it's here. I'll spell it in chat for you.
Please, thank you.
Oaku. Owaku.
Oaku.
Owaku. Come. Let's take you to Luca. She will show you around and get you more acquainted than I can.
Okay.
Spend a while walking to Luca. You have to go back up from the forge, and you go across the big cavern, and then you enter into a larger area that spirals down for a while. It's just this huge hallway. Like the hallway itself, at any point, is big enough to be its own room, and so there's a lot of stuff in here. There's like a small market going on in here, although with the time of day, it's getting near that dusk point, which probably signifies that maybe it's time for people to rest or something. They don't seem to have a concept of night and day, but they still seem to have circadian rhythms. And so as you walk down this is the marketplace of Reider. There are stalls lined up, and some of them are closed, some of them are still open. There are a wide variety of goods here, but you can tell that they're all like handmade. And so this is like a smaller economy going on here. As you travel down the spiral, it turns from marketplace into what looks like some kind of weird gathering area. I use the word weird here. It's a foreign type of gathering area to y'all. It's this huge communal gathering place where people are gathering in small groups. It's like you just walked into the mall, but there's no stores.
Oh.
Yeah, there's people gathering in like small groups and talking, and some of them are sitting and playing games with each other. It's this big communal area. And as you pass through that, it turns into kind of almost an empty space for a good couple 100 feet before it levels out. And as it levels out, you walk into this just gargantuan room, easily, 70 or 80 feet on a side. This room is huge, and you're pretty far under the mountain as well, just from how long you were walking down that spiral. And the slope at any point wasn't very strong, but you were walking for a while. And as you enter into this room, you can see that there is some kind of dais set up on the far side. There are these huge banners that are dropped down that flank two statues on either side of the dais. And you can see that the statues are you don't recognize the iconography directly, but based off of the description that was given to you by Myra of like some of the gods, you recognize the elderly woman who is Oni, the blind one. She is the goddess of the unknown. And you recognize Okua, one of the statues that you've already seen, one of the idols you've already seen. You recognize which one is it? You recognize Nakia, who is the goddess of knowledge and understanding. She's a proud-looking woman carrying several scrolls. And then you also recognize Ziad, who is the forgeman, the god of crafts. And so there's 4 gods represented on either side, or 4 gods in total represented, kind of flanking the dais here. At the dais, you do see that there are 4 grand thrones, all set behind a table, and on these thrones sit 4 individuals. Although they are not, the decorum is very suggestive of dignity. None of these individuals seem to be currently conducting themselves with dignity, as they are currently in the middle of a shouting match. And it is very reminiscent of the Triumvirate. You see an elderly woman. Elderly is a light term here. She looks old, man. Like she's probably 120 years old, but she is just screaming at the top of her lungs at Luca, who you notice is sitting there kind of taking it for a minute, and then Luca just turns. She like moves the throne so that the throne is slightly facing away from the woman, and she's facing the other two. The other two, one of them is being pretty silent, but you see a man who is standing. He's wearing this just really weird, opulent robe that shows a lot of skin in weird places. It's like places that you wouldn't normally show skin. As he's like standing there, he's looking at the elderly woman that's screaming at all of them. And as she pauses to take a breath, he goes, "Hag."
Hey!
So this just screams our camp. Lovely. Hello, Luca.
Is it rude to interrupt you?
What'd you just say?
Oh.
Is it rude to interrupt you?
What did Rill say?
That's what she said.
Is it rude to interrupt you?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
for some reason, I heard, "Is there a space at the table for you?" And I was like, I don't know how I got that one. As the woman stops shouting for a second, they all look towards you, and you hear the shrill voice, which just booms out over this room. Like you're a good 60 feet away from her, and her voice just booms out. She goes, "Who are you?"
Oh, hello, Luca. How have you been?
Luca looks kind of tense for a second as her name's mentioned, but then she gets up, looks out across the table, and she, my friends.
Hi.
Sorry. This meeting will have to wait. I'm afraid that I must go speak with my friends.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you have saved me. She like comes down. The elderly woman stands there. She like crosses her arms, and the man just kind of gives a chuckle and then turns around and walks away. He seems to be heading towards like the back of the room. The other woman who is sitting there, she's probably about as old as Luca is. She's probably in her like mid-30s, maybe a little older. She just sits there. She's got a glass of something, and she's just sitting there sipping on it. There's a bunch of other people in the room, a bunch of aides and whatnot, assistants. But as Luca approaches you, she gives a nod to Oako and looks over all of you. The saviors of the Dark Kingdoms, you are welcome in my home. What can I do for you today?
I am here to make good on that what's the word?
You're wanting a marking.
That, yes.
Are all of you wanting a marking?
Maya, do you?
I wasn't originally intending to get one.
Oh, you said there was like a trial by combat or something to get in, yeah?
Oh, hey, wait, what?
There is. If you want a marking, you'll have to win a challenge.
Yep, sign me up. Wait, can I use magic?
Of course.
Alright, sign me up.
Some of our best warriors are mages. Does not matter how you win the fights. The only thing that matters is how you win. Wait, is that you win?
You might want to specify with her if killing is allowed.
If this was a friendly duel, then no. Of course, there's no killing allowed. If this is and no maiming. If it's a challenge of the more traditional sort, however, kill away.
Wait, so to get a marking, do I have to... Is it a fight to the death, or is it like...
Oh, you can just participate in any challenge. We have many. In fact, I might have one in mind for you. All of you. if you would like to try it.
Now you've got my attention.
Oh.
What? You guys want to fight as a group or something? I mean, if you want.
Group fights, group challenges are not unusual. They are part of our traditions as well. One-on-one is always entertaining, but as a group, you can do much, much more. Usually, you are pitted against another rival group. Not to kill each other, however. You usually have a goal in mind. And I've got a goal for you, if you want it.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, you sound very melancholy about this. You don't have to have the marking.
I was...
If you want to participate in the provings, those will be soon too, if you want some one-on-one action.
Yes.
Then my advice to you would be to wait here for several days. I think... She looks around for a second. You're looking at, I would say, 2 weeks.
Noted.
She also doesn't say the word days. That's the DM talking there. She says the word tides.
Yeah.
Because they measure everything by tides here.
Yep.
That's weird.
They don't have a sun or a moon.
How are they alive?
What is a day?
It's
What
an
is it?
illusion,
It is
get some
a
light into it.
demi-plane filled with light that occasionally glitches out and goes to shadow for about 5 minutes.
That's a very apt description.
Yeah, pretty much.
I also feel like there's some dude just in the background going,
There
"You know,
essentially
can I get light
is.
in? Is it working yet?"
I mean, kind of. It's like somebody that's like plugged in the light bulb, but they didn't twist it in quite all the way. It's like that.
No, you idiot, it's not gonna work because you forgot to add the sun.
You forgot to put the sun in here.
Damn it!
I don't know about all of them, but I would love markings, yes.
Very well. I have the challenge. The difficulty of the challenge that you accept determines the level of your pride, and the level of the pride determines how good of a marking you can receive.
Give us the best.
I have a particularly challenging one in mind for you, especially after your demonstration of skill within the Dark Kingdom beyond. This is Rede, and she kind of motions around her. And the mountain that you entered is our home. We have other homes within this mountain range, and they extend far to the north. But lately, we have had some trouble. Far north, there is an old fort. Whoa,
Oh,
hold
fart.
There's an old fart. What do you think?
It's not inaccurate. There is an old fort, which stands against the sea. We have attempted to breach it many times. It would be a strategic advantage for us in this location. However, it is guarded.
By?
A great serpent.
Is that the Kraken?
No, I think it's like a basilisk or something. My first thought.
What kind of serpent?
A drake. A massive drake. It breathes fire, but it can also breathe ice or acid.
You know
And it
what we
is-
acid?
Just
Yes.
nudge Ro a little bit.
And it is a terrifying thing to behold. We have sent squads to kill it before, but they either do not return, or they return in pieces.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
I have a question.
You son of a bitch, I'm in!
This is a Hydra, isn't it?
I don't know. What the fuck are you talking about? Fuck you.
It's the only thing that has, like, multiple breath weapons, I think.
Hydras only have one, or Hydras don't have a breath weapon, actually. All chromatic, hold on, brain, no, we're good. All metallic dragons also have 2 breath weapons, fun fact.
Oh, nice.
All of them.
Where did this picture go?
Alright, where is it?
You son of a bitch, I'm in!
What, north? Alright.
You'll have to travel north. It's quite a distance as well. From right there, you're looking at, say, 50 or so miles to the north.
Alright, cool. Let's go.
Shut up and scavenge my toad meat. What?
What?
Take my scavenge. I think I'm developing dyslexia today, guys.
My god.
Shut up and take my scavenged toad meat. I don't know why I said scavenge right.
If you want me to, sure. That's kind of weird. If I roll that 20 doing that.
Okay.
Rel turns around and starts walking away. Anything else I need to know?
You might want to stay the nights. You might want to stay for a time.
Oh, what?
I've heard those are bad for your health.
What the fuck's a night?
I don't know, but would you like to scavenge my toad meat?
Yo, is that an invite? Is she inviting me?
No.
Coming on to me? I mean, I'm all for it. Let's do it.
I was gonna say
Oh,
somehow
God.
this turned sexual and I don't even know how.
I don't even know how.
Hello, I'm
How did
here.
we get here? God damn it.
Rel
So,
turns around. Rel turns around. Hang on. Rel turns around and gives her these. Hang on. I have to find it. I have an actual gift for this. Where is it?
Oh,
It's somewhere around here.
that was great.
Where the fuck is it? Rel goes to these eyebrows. Is that an invite?
She looks really confused and worried for a second. Not sure what you're referring to, but there is a feast tonight. Not an especially big one, but you might want to stay for the feast. Of course, you can depart before then if you'd like to, but it's entirely up to you.
Did you just try to flirt with her?
No.
Maybe.
Rel,
What?
Oh.
don't ever do that again.
Everyone else is allowed to do it. I'm not.
I don't
Rel?
actually.
Are you
is
feeling
the
okay?
only one that sleeps with people.
Zhao does.
I
Doesn't?
don't really flirt with anyone. What are you talking about?
Who are you people?
Rel,
Are you
you're
okay,
really
Rel?
bad at reading signals.
Wait, have you been like taking stuff that I do as flirting? No. Listen. I don't really do that stuff anymore. Like I'm not with people anymore. I don't do like romance or any of that stuff.
He does drugs, Rel.
I do drugs.
Not romance.
It just reminded me of the time that Zhao and Rel sat there for like 8 hours on drugs, and Zhao was just like, "Man, you should have seen that crazy ass night." Oh god, that was so good. Anyway.
Oh god damn it.
Rel, are you feeling okay? Do you need some company?
Why? But not you.
What? Wow, rude.
See, this is what I mean. The only person in our group that actually flirts with anybody is you.
Why can't I? Why am I not allowed to flirt with people?
You're
you're
allowed
bad at
to. You're very awkward about it, though.
It's almost like I've never done it.
That is true.
Why are
You
so
need to
bad
learn.
at it?
I encourage this.
You stop.
I like to imagine that Rel's just like absolutely no fucking like trying to hide it. It's just like shouting, like, you know, yeah, I tried to flirt with her. What of it?
Luca's just like, Well, thank you for coming, and if you would like more details, of course, you're always free to ask. And stay for the feast if you like. Of course, you don't have to. Don't die to the serpents, please. You are all a great bunch, and I would be very remiss if you all perished.
Do we know exactly what it is?
Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah, a sketch or something? A scout that scouted it?
Yeah, the people with no sun have a picture of.
She like raises an eyebrow.
Sketching is a thing.
She's like, "What? Do you think we're not technologically advanced?" She pulls out a cell phone and just starts showing. Anyway,
she just calls up her grandma like 3 islands away.
Can you even believe these guys?
Fucking service out there is terrible. It has to be T-Mobile.
Fucking savages don't have cell phones.
That's what sending is for, though.
Sending just is text
So-
messages.
My brain automatically converts words to spoonerisms now because you said sending and I heard nessing, and I'm like, I've got to go.
Are you
I'm
sure you're
done
okay?
now.
Spoonerisms? What the fuck is a spoonerism?
Spoonerism is where you take like letters in a word and you rearrange them for comedic effect. It's when I said like instead of tiny hut the hiney tut. That's a spoonerism.
There's a word for that?
Yes, actually. See,
What
this
the
is one.
fuck?
This tripped me out the other day as well. I learned that there was a word for it. Not only is there a word for it, it's a common form of comedy in other languages that aren't English.
What
One
the
of my friends-
actual fuck?
One of my friends from Thailand linked it to me because I do it all the time, and they were like, "You really like spoonerisms, don't you?" And I was like, "What the fuck is a spoonerism?" Is that when you have an aneurysm while eating ice cream? Did you just go live, Dominus?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Does Will not know what game came out recently?
No, I do, but we're in the middle of D&D.
I know it's for later.
Okay.
Anyways, so yeah. Anyway, no, they don't have a picture of it or anything like that.
Do you happen to have a? And maybe this will seem like a weird question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the head of someone that perhaps died but came back?
No.
Oh.
No, we don't. You were right. That did seem like a weird question. I'm glad you warned me because it's only ever so slightly less weird after the warning.
I mean,
Don't mind her.
So is that like?
that's a no, Rel.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Do you think this is losing me points?
Yes, just a tiny bit.
Jolly-
You
Jolly's
already
in-
hit rock bottom.
Yeah, I think you're already at the 0, so you can't really go much lower than that. Like, I think the relationship scale doesn't go negative, so you're at 0 right now.
Are you sure? Like, I think I could like murder her.
That's true. Maybe it does go negative. Like murder her father, just be like, oh, okay, now you're at negative 67 points, 69.
See, exactly. This is, Does that imply
Okay.
though that there could be some positive gain from that?
No, I
No.
don't think it goes negative
Oh,
if
no.
you kill her. I think all of her relationship meters just disappear.
Well, no, I was gonna
True,
say her
that's
like her father, but like, and then I stopped because I realized that might come off really, really, really weird.
You're hopeless.
Hey, so dinner.
Yep. So, motherfucker, I hate this. Hold on.
This is what happens when Ralph flirts with people. All shit hits the fan.
You is just purely amused. Oh. It's like watching a floundering fish trying to gasp for air and failing horribly.
I gotta wait for a second. Hold on. Okay, we're good. All right. So, yeah, you leave Luca behind. Although she doesn't seem to return to the conversation that she was having. She does leave and goes about her own business. You do find.
Oh, wait.
Mhm.
I guess I can do that in RP chat, actually. Never mind.
Okay, if you want to. I'm going to move the boat onto the land because we can.
Because
Okay.
you want to explore. Are we staying for the banquet or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, actually, I did want to ask Luca something.
Okay, what?
So like, obviously, you're one of the leaders. Are there any traditions, rules that we should probably adhere to?
There are a number actually. Don't brandish weapons in camp. It is
Right.
considered sacrilege. Do not.
Accidentally
you
press the C key and brandish his weapon.
Oh no!
No, wait, I really didn't mean to. Puts it away immediately. The guards come running up, like,
The
stop right
guard
there,
runs
criminal
up.
scum.
Stop right there, you criminal scum! Now pay the fine or go to jail.
Yeah. You violated the law.
You violated. God damn it.
Oh, sorry.
Go, if you ever want just like some of the funnest shit in the world, go look up all the Oblivion clips on YouTube and just die laughing. Anyways, so the DM thinks for a second. There are a number of rules. Number 1, don't brandish weapons in camp. It is considered sacrilege. Number 2, do not deface idols. It's the punishment is death. Number 3, do not harm children under any circumstances.
You got no problem with her.
Number 4, and probably the most important rule, is do not waste food. Food is hard to come by out here. Wasting it might get you killed. Not by the ordinators out here, no. By people who don't like to see food wasted. If you're not going to eat something or finish it, give it to someone else.
Okay.
Other than that, you have free reign. Of course, common sense applies. Don't steal things, and even if something's not illegal, that does not mean that it does not have consequences. If you're a dick, well, there might be consequences.
What I'm getting out of this is be a decent person.
More or less, yes. Also, don't offend our religion, and you will do just fine.
Also, what were you guys arguing about? Or should I say, what was she screaming about?
They want to build another fishing settlement to the north. It is an expensive venture. It might bring in more fish, but it's such a bad idea. It's not the way to go. This is the worst option.
And I have to say, you'd probably be bringing just more bodies for them to take. No offense.
So, out of character, how much salt do we have still?
God damn it.
We still have. Oh, let me find it. We still
Teach
have.
these people fucking gentle repose.
I believe we still technically have 5 pounds of salt, I think. Or it might have been 1 pound. Let me check my journal.
I don't remember if we sold it all before we taught people the ways of
didn't.
gentle repose on meat.
No, we didn't. I don't remember selling it, so I don't think we sold it.
Kara's about to go from a fucking smith to a food curer.
Alright, cool.
Like,
cool,
can you
cool.
cast gentle repose on this fish?
Cool.
Yeah, I think we have like 5 pounds.
So, a question: how do you all preserve your meat?
Preserve the meats? Usually it's with salt.
Cool. Cool.
Occasionally, we also have a new contraption that we have been working on, that traps cold, and it seems to work very well.
Yo, what? They have a refrigerator?
It's working prototype.
Something similar.
So, what if I told you, okay, there's this great spell, okay? Do you know what gentle repose is?
Would Luca know? She's a fighter. I'll give her a Arcana check. Why not? Okay, yeah, she does. She She doesn't even think it's a spell that priests, they use them to preserve our dead, until they can pray properly. Commune.
Yeah, so it works on me.
There's like a moment of like, oh.
Yeah, you can just preserve it for 10 days.
It's like a we should have thought of that kind of thing. It's like, well,
then we wouldn't need a fridge. Fuck. Well, I mean, that's not true. They would still need a fridge for like cheese and things like that. But
yeah,
sure.
Can I make the argument that cheese is meat?
No.
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 You cannot.
No.
Not with me here, at least.
As someone who is partially vegetarian, cheese being meat would be a really fucking bad day.
That's a big oof.
I lied.
Yeah, right? Cheese is the best.
and it should preserve your meat for a lot longer since you don't like food waste.
Fuck up.
Oh.
I was not being perverted. You jerk.
Ask me about my wiener.
It'll extend how long your meat
Would
stays
that
fresh.
work?
No.
It's like Viagra, but for fish.
As the conversation dips into weird areas,
Yeah, so that's a thing. Consider that a freebie.
that's good information. I will pass this along and see what we can do. There are only a few priests, but maybe others could find some power for the spell. Maybe we could build a device that can transmit the spell using contractors. Hey! She like motions to one person who is walking. I need you to go and I need you to talk to Korara and Owako, and I need you to tell them that we need to get some of our arcanauts gathered before the feast tonight. I want to have a short meeting. Okay. Brushes off.
Looks like you just had an idea.
Spells?
We can. It's another thing that we've been working on. Not as effective right now, but we think that the technology will scale eventually.
What? Can I help?
She
Sure.
likes to help.
I think you have work to do, though. Rel's just like, can I just live here now?
Shut up. No.
Rel, we can help when we get back.
Rel goes from fucking Arkenstead resident to random adventurer to Reiderans.
No. Maybe. But like,
And
the serpent's not going anywhere.
neither is our work for right now. The spell gems that we use are rudimentary. They can be improved, and they're really the thing that's holding our contraptions back. But not for long, we hope.
I bet I can help with that too.
I think you will, without knowing. Well, maybe you will know. The fortress that we want to storm, it was once an archmage's.
You son of a bitch, I'm double in.
All you had to say, oh, knowledge, and she'd run towards that.
We
that
don't
fort.
have any guarantee that any of the belongings were left behind. All we know is that he abandoned them.
Well, either way, an archmage isn't going to collect everything when they leave.
Right.
Maybe he died.
That too. He could have died.
Then he would have left everything.
Well, nonetheless, it is almost time for the feast, so I must go. I have things to prepare for. Until then, enjoy yourselves. You are welcome here. My home is your home.
Rel leans over to you. Was that an invite?
No, that was just saying her house is our house, as so long as we stay.
All right.
Okay.
With that, I think we'll take a short little break here.
Cool.
She's
I'll be right
not trying to sleep with you, Rel.
back. I know. Rel is trying to sleep with her.
None needed.
You be careful, or you might wingman for you.
Do it.
Man,
I'm
No,
probably
wait.
gonna do it.
Don't do
Gee,
it.
thanks for lending me your Lamborghini the other day, Rel. That was.
Alright, I'm recording.
Okay. So,
Since we're picking up where we left off, you telepathically communicate, Sprell. Are you actually legitimately interested in her?
Rel?
I heard him breathe.
Rel?
What? I'm sorry. I was listening to Shooty McShootface tell me the moral pros and cons of shooting him in the fucking face. What were you saying?
I telepathically communicated with you to ask you if you were legitimately interested in, what's her name again?
Luca.
Luca.
Kinda, sorta.
Kinda, sorta?
Kinda, sorta.
Did she look at least intrigued, or is she...
Roll an insight check.
Okay. 18.
18. Not the least bit.
Alright.
I don't think she's into that. I'm sorry.
What's the equivalent of a mental shrug?
I like to imagine it's the face that Nicolas Cage makes whenever he, like, sees himself in the mirror every day. Just like...
I know you said
another day, another dollar, old Cage.
I know you said Nicolas Cage, but I pictured William Dafoe on the back of that taxi cab where he just like fucking. That was what came into my head.
William Dafoe is excellent. Also, like that he's almost always playing a bad guy, and his last name's Dafoe, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I get
Anyways.
it.
Anyways, so she departs. She leaves. You are left to explore the compound, and before too long, people start to gather. You're not led, but eventually all of you kind of make your way to the gathering hall, where there is a rather large feast that has been set up of various meats. There's of course an enormous amount of fish here. They also grow rice and potatoes, and so those are like the three main things there, all flavored different ways, made in different ways. There's also quite a bit of some kind of really dark red meat. You have no idea what it is. It smells really gamey, like kind of like deer.
Is it people?
No, it's not people. People smells like pork. And then, yeah, it's not anything like just lavish, but it is a decent feast, and you all spend some time kind of getting to know the Reiderans here. They are a welcoming bunch. Some of them, you can tell they do definitely have a bit of a warrior culture going on. They a lot of them are talking about the provings coming up and how their guy's gonna win, and I hesitate to compare it to football because some of these people are fighting to the death. It's like if football was played with a live grenade.
Yo, yeah, Rel's in there talking to herself up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Pulls out her cell phone, just be like, all right.
No, legitimately.
Oh, you're like talking herself up? She's actually like
talking myself up, yeah.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. So, some of the people kind of roll intimidation just to see.
Can I roll persuasion?
I would say sure.
Oh, really? All right, cool. Yo.
Roll intimidation for me just to see what would have happened here. I think the dice. Anyways,
Par for the course,
most
like
people.
this little, skinny twig carrying this greatsword on her back.
Yeah, people look at you in the same when you're talking shit in the same way people look at a kid who has got a toy Nerf gun pointed at them and is saying, "Give me your money." Just like, "Aw."
It's amused like
It's like
they don't know what's about to hit them if they fight her.
It's like amusement. Hold on, amusement combined with just a little bit of like mild, distanced affection. Just like, "Aw, you're about to die."
Totally.
Yeah, totally. I'm innocent.
People don't seem to be buying into your talk very well.
Plot twist, this was my plan.
You hustling over here.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, look, I don't want to hurt you, little girl," and it's like, "That's cool, you can die now." And then I touch their face and they explode.
They explode. Your face explode.
That's how I imagine Eve. Like, yeah, I'm completely innocent, and then you die. Whoops.
Your face explode. Hold on, I have to go find that clip real quick. Your face explode.
Look, mommy, it's gonna explode. I miss Invader Zim.
Here you go. I'll put it in what lies below. This video was also once titled "Sorcerer versus Wizard." But
oh yeah,
your face explode. It's fucking fantastic. You spend some time here with the locals, get to know them. Some of you do get a little bit of information regarding the serpent. There are a number of people here who have fought the creature. Those of you that are being social can roll me just an investigation check or any charisma check, honestly.
Yo, I can roll an investigation check, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna 13.
29.
Just any old charisma check.
Any charisma check of your choice: intimidation, persuasion, deception, whatever.
Would I intimidate them into telling me? I don't know.
Amalia's kind of scary looking, so maybe.
You got the creepy, scary vibes going.
Yeah, you have the like, she might actually pick me up with her mind and tear me in half vibes.
But in
Look
reality,
how
that's
she
real.
did that off, but not Rel.
because Amalia, she like Amalia's got the look. Have you seen Amalia?
Fair.
She's got the look. People look at her and they're like, "Ah, shit, that's a necromancer."
Could we rule that it was intimidation, but not intimidating them?
I intimidate myself.
Like, man, it looks like she could beat the shit out of this thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what this intimidation check would be. Yeah.
Well, that didn't help any.
That's fine. That's fine. So a 13. Okay, wow. And then let's roll. I just want Zhao to roll just a straight D20 roll.
Oh god.
That checks out. He's not proficient in any of these.
True.
Okay, great. Yeah, no. Okay. So Zhao has been unsuccessful in his he's not interested in the Hydra thing. He is interested in drugs. And he has been unsuccessful in acquiring anything worthwhile. You and Amalia, you get talks from people that have claimed to fight the Hydra, and you're like not sure if they have. You get talks from people that probably have fought the Hydra, but they haven't said much about it. Only that it is a massive, elongated serpent that is some kind of drape. It has silver and black scales, and that it can respond with any number of massive breath weapons of its choice. They also note that it's all of them. The stories all sync up here. It's really fucking quick. Rel, you
I like to
hear
imagine,
people talk.
Before you get into this, I like to imagine Rel's using, like, she started talking, like, trying to talk her stuff up, and then everybody's just like, oh, you're adorable. And it's like, all right, yeah, you're right. I'm adorable. I'm just talking myself up. So what do you know about the Hydra? Like,
yeah. So people do talk about the Hydra, and it takes some effort to separate the bullshit from the reality, because this thing's kind of like a little bit of a local legend, or local marvel is more accurate, because it's not a legend, it's real, but it's killed a lot of people. That's the first thing that you gather. There have been dozens of hunting parties that have gone after it, and all have been unsuccessful in taking this thing down. You do eventually learn a little bit more about it. However, it is I'll tell you here. You go pull up its sheet so I can read the actual bits and bobs to you, because you do get a little bit of actual useful information here. That is not what I wanted to pull up. Okay. So the information that you get from this thing is, number one, it is ferocious in nature. It does not like anything near its lair, which happens to be the like general area of the fortress. Number two, it has multiple heads. Now the number of heads differs from story to story, but most people say 3. It could be more, it could be less. It moves very quickly, and while the stories continue to say, oh, it can breathe fire, and it can breathe ice, and it can breathe lightning, and it can breathe thunder, it can breathe acid, etc., 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 what it boils down to is that this thing seems to really favor using acid to kill its foes. And that its acid is absurdly corrosive.
Nice.
Like, based off their descriptions, just imagine the xenomorph from Aliens, and it's that type of acid.
Nice. I need this.
Yeah, I think it was acid you needed for your leg.
I think so.
Yeah.
Or poison? I don't know.
Something extremely toxic.
You do think that there is a pretty good grain of truth to the fact that this thing can use multiple breath weapons, though. It doesn't seem to be a typical Drake. It seems to be some kind of weird mutated Hydra. With your high Arcana, it's probably a Hydra of some kind, but maybe a little different than what you'd expect from a normal Hydra. It's also quick, as people have said multiple times now. It is quite fast, and it's described as even their fastest hunters could not react in time to this thing.
Cool.
So that's about all you get.
I'ma kill it. Are you shaming my child right now?
You're muted, Heather.
I'm not shaming your child. I'm warning you about your child.
I remembered that I'm pretty sure the DM said it was a potent poison we needed.
Was
not
it
an acid.
poison?
Was it?
What color is it right now?
It's emerald.
Green.
Yeah, emerald green.
That is a poison.
Fuck.
Well, we're gonna need acid eventually, so let's get it.
I am steal its glands and then cast
Let me just
fucking.
rewrite this Hydra to use poison. Just a second. Hold on.
Wait, no, that'd actually be great, please.
No.
No. Okay. We get there, we find out it's all been a lie. It's actually poison. Haha.
Get there, find out it's all been a lie. It's a fucking ancient gold dragon.
Fuck.
No. All right. So you do get this information regarding the creature. It's quite strong. Out of character, there's no real way to express this in character. Out of character, this thing is CR19. I'll give you that information.
Oh, we're going to die.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying.
Mm.
Some people are like, "Oh, you're going to hunt it." Oh, well, I wouldn't blame you if you backed out now.
I look her up and down. Do I look like a bitch?
Not a basic bitch.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
I don't think you can lift the greatsword on your back. Pull it out.
I subtle spell cast telekinesis.
God damn it. You lift the greatsword with it? Are you like miming like you're actually holding it?
No, I just straight up like I like cross my arms and just like pull it out with my mind.
The greatsword just like floats out from behind your back, and she cocks her head a little bit. She goes, "Okay."
I mean, you asked her to take it out.
I flourish it a little bit and put it back.
Huh. Well, don't die to the Hydra. She like waves, like awkwardly exits the conversation now that she's got shat on. It's like, okay, well, that's not okay. I just got pooped on.
Oh.
All right.
Fantastic.
You have a night of merriment and rest, a genuine rest. You are allowed to stay here within the confines of the compound.
Thank fuck, I really
everyone
want to ride the cart.
everyone just calls it the main, and that's just because this is the main compound within the entire area. You learn that there are 3 other compounds, all of them much smaller than this one, and the docks, and that's pretty much about it. That's the entirety of Reider. And they're all connected via this huge underground rail system. Some of it's above ground, but they have these massive underground tunnels that kind of run across the entirety of the mountain range, and you can take those carts everywhere. So when you're going 150 miles an hour, you can get across this 60-mile mountain range pretty quick. So, but the night comes to an end, and you all find yourselves resting. You are provided with quarters. They are not especially comfortable, but they're not also uncomfortable. They're a lot more comfortable than a fucking boat.
Have we fought anything CR19 yet?
No.
What level was that druid?
That druid was level 12.
I think the closest thing we fought was
What?
the
She
ice
cast
wolf.
a fucking 9th level spell.
Right, so CR doesn't translate to levels. Those are 2 different things. A 20th level wizard is only like CR 12. He's like, oh yeah, you can cast 9th level spells.
Like
Guess what?
3
There's
days.
4 level 12s around you. You're about to die.
Fair.
Yeah. 9th level spells aren't the end all be all unless you just wish them out of existence, which doesn't work, so.
We can take the Hydra.
Maybe. We'll see. At least you didn't fight the Basilisk that was CR24 when you were level 5.
I
Oh
swear
my
to
God.
God.
Yeah, that was... I was like really hoping you'd engage it, so I'd be like, alright, y'all need to start rolling new characters.
Nah.
I really
Okay,
thought everybody else talked me out of it because I was totally about to stab that thing. Like,
We
no
weren't there to
joke, I wanted
fight.
to stab the fuck out
When
of
you guys were talking about the world ender, I was like, no, yeah, this is pretty accurate actually. It's a fucking 100-year-old basilisk. This thing would eat you.
It's the world serpent.
Fucking 300 HP basilisk. So
We can take it.
no.
Probably be fine
As-
now.
Well, you promised to share what you got from her. I'm hungry.
Got from who? What?
From Maria. Mary.
Myra?
Myra.
Oh, right. That's the thing I gotta do.
You went through 3 names.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I share that.
Okay.
Thank you.
You all bed down for the night, get some sleep. You do finish your long rest, so your spells will come back, etc., etc.
Right.
And then rise the next day, begin your journey. It is a distance. 50 miles is a ways to cover. That's 2 days of travel.
Wait. Can we just point out the fact that, like, I don't think everybody agreed to kill this Hydra?
I'm perfectly fine with it, but I think we should prepare.
I just
like
assumed
some
you all
fly spells.
Maya just wants to fight things. I don't. Why is
I
this a
know.
question?
I think we should look for some like fly spell scrolls or something, or some healing potions would be good. Because Zhao's out.
Would be great.
In terms of spell scrolls, I'll save you the trouble right there. You like, no one even knows what a spell scroll is in this place
Do
half
they
the time.
know what a fly potion is?
Probably. It might be worth looking for potions. Scrolls, you're gonna have a hard time finding anything useful here.
Okay.
Guys, I still have a potion of flying. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
We need to prepare. Zhao's out of healing potions.
Yes, we need potions.
So,
Yeah.
How many people can this hit?
It can hit up to 3, I think.
as you all kind of prepare yourselves, wake and get ready, we will go ahead and call it here.